on majority leaders for the two houses. Tharaka Nithi Senator Kindiki Kithure was the choice for the Senate Majority Leader. Kindiki was going up against Nyeri Senator Mutahi Kagwe for the position. Kericho County Senator Charles Keter has been selected the Deputy Senate Majority Leader. The coalition has also confirmed that URP's Aidan Duale will be the National Assembly Majority Leader. Duale will be deputized by Naomi Shaban. The majority leaders will lead their coalitions in the two houses. The positions of majority and minority leaders are a new aspect of the standing orders. This after the country adopted a new constitution with the Senate and a National Assembly.
All right, a heavy schedule awaits members of the National Assembly and the Senate as the 11th Parliament starts business tomorrow. 37 crucial bills are pending, while crucial parliamentary committees will top the House agenda. KTN's Ashamwilu has that report.
He will inspect another guard of honor exactly 1 week after being sworn into office. But that's all the ceremony President Uhuru Kenyatta will be doing tomorrow when the 11th Parliament opens for official business. The President will give his inaugural speech amid an already crowded parliamentary agenda. The legislators inherit a total 37 bills from their predecessors. Some of these bills are so crucial, stakeholders say they needed to have been passed in the previous House. The Constitutional Implementation Commission forwarded this document to KTN showing bills to be prioritized by the National Assembly. These 5 bills, including the Support for County Governments Bill and the Public Service Management Bill, should be enacted by 27th of August. In fact, President Uhuru is said to have prioritized the bills concerning devolution in his speech, which he will highlight Tuesday. Furthermore, 9 other crucial bills are pending parliamentary debate. 2 among them must be enacted by the end of this month. These are the Division of Revenue Bill and the County Allocation Revenue Bill. Another 10 bills prepared by various executive departments also have to be processed for enactment by August. What's more, CIC has also listed 4 crucial bills requiring amendments, and the icing on the cake is that 35 bills have been listed as having been passed hurriedly by the 10th Parliament. These bills will therefore have to be rectified prior to implementation. However, before the MPs get down to the heavy business that awaits them, key parliamentary committees will have to be in place. To begin with, the House Business Committee will have to be formed by Wednesday morning. This committee, which defines House agenda, will then form a selection committee to allocate MPs to other committees. The Committee on Appointments, for instance, which will vet Cabinet Secretary nominees, has to be in place within 7 days. Although the MPs know they have their work cut out for them, the row over the salaries seem to be a derailer. MPs pushing for salary increments even before their sittings commence have issued numerous threats to the Salaries and Remuneration Commission. It's still unclear whether this issue will feature in the President's speech tomorrow. His legislative agenda will nonetheless be discussed by the House for 4 days as MPs gear up for the tough task ahead. Ashamwilu, KTN, Nairobi.
Now, one man who will be under sharp focus as the 11th Parliament begins business is the Speaker. Justin Muturi will be presiding over a House that is the first for the country on several fronts. It has the highest number of MPs in the country's history, as well as the largest percentage of first-time MPs. Muturi is promising that he will be a fair speaker. He's also defending the MP's salary claims, saying the Salaries and Remuneration Commission overstepped its mandate in reviewing the terms of legislators. He shared his thoughts during an interview with KTN's senior reporter Rita Tinina. Take a look.
You know, the issue of salary is usually a matter that is emotive, but I think it has been blown out of proportion. Nobody seems to really listen to what the members of Parliament have been saying. The Salaries and Remuneration Commission issued a Gazette notice. That Gazette notice purported to quash certain benefits to members of Parliament. Those benefits are provided for in legislation, namely the National Assembly Remuneration Act, Chapter 5 of the Laws of Kenya. The procedure to repeal an act of parliament or to amend it is clear. You publish a bill. The legislative authority of the Republic of Kenya at the national level vests in Parliament. And therefore, the SRC, whether it is a constitutional commission or some other commission, has no authority to purport to legislate by scrapping some of the benefits payable to members which are provided for under an act of Parliament without coming through Parliament to seek the repeal or the amendment of those provisions in the Act. They also went beyond, it is what is called in law is called the ultra vires. They went beyond their mandate, their power. To purport also to dictate to Parliament that you can only sit 4 times on the basis of allowances payable, to me is preposterous, because now people look only at the issue of salaries, that they have blown this matter out of proportion. It is some of the legal implications of what the SRC has done that to me should be the bone of contention. It is a matter that needs to be addressed.
You were presented as a Jubilee candidate. What assurances or comfort can the country or indeed the opposition have that you will play your role to ensure that Parliament is the institution that keeps checks on the executive?
The world over, speakers or presiding officers are picked from some political persuasion of sorts. It is just a level of maturity that is required that will be the judge. Fortunately, I bring to the table a background of judicial experience spanning a period of 17 years. And I'm used to people arguing this way, another one arguing the other way. But at the end of the day, I have to make a decision. But also to assure everybody that they will have a fair and equal opportunity to say what they may wish to. But of course, the good ideas or bad ones will be prosecuted on the floor. The Speaker has no vote. So it's up to the people prosecuting a particular position to ensure that they caucus sufficiently and persuade as many as possible as would win them the vote when finally it comes to the vote.
Now there have been some complaints from CORD. They are saying perhaps the government is trying to stifle the opposition. First of all, are you worried about those concerns? And second, what role do you see the opposition playing in this Parliament?
I'm not worried about anybody saying that their parties are going to be stifled, the minorities are going... No. I believe the minority is fairly strong. And Kenyans should expect a very interesting debate on the floor, because you know, it is not possible. You cannot stifle. There are very many people, and I don't think whether I'm not sure whether anybody has the intention of killing multipartyism. It is there in the Constitution. You cannot kill it on the floor of the House.